Verbal Gerbil is a rhyme-based party game for 3 or more players. It's built around these phrases, which have 2 rhyming words with 2 syllables each, like Verbal Gerbil. The base game includes 90 cards with 3 phrases each, like this one, and 10 create-your-own cards. There are also expansions that add 20 more cards around a theme, like animals, sports, or music, that can be shuffled in. To play the game, shuffle the cards and deal 2 to each player. If you ever have 2 create-your-own cards, you can discard them and draw new ones. Decide how many rounds you want to play, and choose a player to be the first Verbal Gerbil. In a round, every player has a turn as the Verbal Gerbil. You'll also need a 30-second timer and something to keep score. When you're the Verbal Gerbil, once the timer begins, choose a phrase on one of your cards. These are worth 1 point, and these are worth 2. You then give verbal or nonverbal clues, like pointing and gestures, to try to prompt other players to guess your phrase. You can give synonyms for your words, but you may not use a word that's included in your word, and no spelling, rhyming, or giving sounds like clues. The other players yell out guesses to the phrase as they think of them. As soon as someone gives the right words in the right order, the Verbal Gerbil passes them the card, draws another, and keeps going. Once the timer is done, both the Verbal Gerbil and the players who guessed the phrases score points for each phrase guessed. Then the next player becomes the Verbal Gerbil, and the game continues. The player with the most total points at the end of the round or rounds you agreed to play wins the game.